Hey, why hello and welcome to another Jaseowns stream. This is stream 464. Am I a real streamer? I don't know, dude. Elvin Detail, welcome. Hype.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Hey, Jaseowns, and he has a website to prove it. Jaseowns.com/support. Check it out. UORazorScripts.com. I know there's some issues with the Unchained subdomain. I gotta fix that. UOAddicts.com as well. I did push a search today, so you can at least filter, right? So if I can hit search now and it shows you multiple things, okay? Still lots to come on here, so you know, if I only want to search for scripts, if I only want to search for builds, obviously you know, we need to hone it in, you know, like spirit speak. These builds have spirit speak in them anyway. More to come on all that, but it is what it is for right now. Meanwhile, I don't even have anything loaded up. I had to restart my computer. This is the most naked my my program bar has ever been. The only thing I've opened is Discord, VS Code, and you know, OBS. And I made my little Photoshop file. Anyway, Dolfoy, what's up, dude? How are you? We are gonna play and script and learn Razor Enhanced. Okay, this isn't your cup of tea. I'm sorry. Pour yourself some vodka in that tea, and we got this. Aren't these tacos nice? Aren't these tacos nice? Exactly. I guess I need to load up the game. That might be a good idea. Where you at? Where you at, game? Why am I blind? There it is. That was me. All right, update my settings.json file. Absolutely not. Because you know what that does. It removes our name, our account information, and it also removes our Razor Enhanced information. So let's not do that. Hello? Uh-huh. Okay. It doesn't work at all? Okay, can you get your sister to help you? Alright, we're having some technical difficulty. I'll be right back 1 second. Go the door, Paul. Got everybody set up. All right, technical difficulties. We did it. We made it through. Gosh, golly gee willikers. Oh, we live 100%, dude. Army Taco Nights. Was the RE code in Visual Studio? No, that was my website. I've just been using the built-in editor so far. Let's load us up here. Close down to chat. We don't want to see whatever that is. EVE Online like his desktop, like he actually has the patience for it. Because Zombix wanted me to play. Technical spectacle, are the rumors true? Are you really Owen in disguise? Do you run UO Outlands and UO Unchained? Why do you have a website that lists only servers that you like? Are they all yours secretly? Damn, Zombix dropping the knowledge bomb. Thank you so much for the 4 months of Prime. No, wait, 13 months of Prime. You're on a 4-month streak. Oh my god, you willikers. You don't play Eve, Eve plays you? I know, I don't play the spreadsheet simulator as good as some other people. That's what we make fun of Zombix about. Okay. So where we left off yesterday, or not yesterday, the other, like Friday, golly, is we did a build. We did a little script for training alchemy. So we did that. So if I look at my templates here, I do have 100 alchemy. And that script is in my Discord at the moment for channel supporters. So if you want to like get an early access, you can get in there and get that. You got a Discord, Jace? I sure do. You should join if you're not in there already. And I'm labeling just RE with a colon. So RE training alchemy. That's this guy. Donate the guild. This was the learning thing. Anyway, so I'm doing RE colon as the Razor Enhanced scripts. And eventually we'll put them on the UO Addicts website. And eventually I'll get the subdomain working correctly for the UO RazorScripts.com. And then eventually, I was holding the fact that my skills will go up when you're not logged into Eve. That's good because I'm never logged in anymore, I guess. I do need to log in again and train my character. I think I'm months of not training. Ah, you hit your gold, got to a Titan, and you logged off. Is that like the max rank in Eve, Cronny? Or just a high enough one that you could be like, all right, we did it. It's a ship? Oh, okay. Sorry. It's a ship, Jace. Come on. Did you know that? P.S. I'm still growing out my hair, but I'm all done with it. Technically, I'm kind of over it, you guys. Like, here's a little hair check real quick. Okay, this is 2 months. 2 months of growth, and I wake up with curls. Okay, I got curly hair. It's not good. It's not a good look. So this is like 2 months of me trying to grow a beard. I can't. Okay, it's like real patchy right here specifically. And then, you know, this is it. I think I'm gonna shave it. I should see if I can find an old pic of you and then drop it in the Discord. Yeah, I have a couple. I had a couple that I could just pull up right now. 1 second, because I'm a professional. You know, I'm ready. You ready, Jace? I sure am. Here's like me getting a car. Wait, why is it not letting me pull it up? Hold on. It's like an 18-year-old me. Hold on. 18-year-old me. You know? That's not bad. Still wearing stupid shirts that say stupid stuff. Not a lot's changed. Look at those gorgeous locks. You know? I'm trying to live the dream. Miss that car. This was his first truck. It really was. Divorced dad trying to sell me UO insurance energy? Yeah. Thanks. I'm here. I'm with you. Myrtle, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so basically what we're gonna do is we have a lot of options. I don't know a lot about Python, okay? And I kind of wanted to use UO as a way to learn Python. Obviously, I know enough to be dangerous to get around, you know what I mean? So casing matters, right? Like if statements have to end with a colon. There's some key words both in Python and in the API for Razor Enhanced, like this player object and things like that. I just don't know how you can like set those things up yourself. One of the things I would like to do is be able to share functions between files. And I don't know how to do that at the moment. But in theory, I'd like to have like one file that has like a definition for training a skill maybe, and then be able to call that from another file. That's what I was kind of trying to work on today, unless people had things that they wanted to see. So that was going to be my little mini mission here. And then obviously I want to like actually farm as well. I'm still addicted to this damn server. The jobs reset. I didn't finish all my jobs last week, you know, rough. But here's this week's. We gotta gather some resources, do some treasure mapping. Anyway, we'll see what happens. You went bald at 23. You're scared to ever let it grow back. I mean, Krani, yeah, same thing. Like my front of my head here gone. Early 20s for sure. Probably like right after that picture was taken. Honestly, like I feel. Honestly, who throws a shoe? Let's see if I got another one. I feel like I had another one like nearby here. Yeah, I do. Okay, here's another one of me catching a fish. Hold on, let me show you guys my fish. There's me catching a fish, you know? There's my dad in the background. I'm like 19, maybe? I have a hat on, so you can't see my beautiful hair, but not bad. That's a big one. I caught a log. Sorry. If Jaseowns gets 22 likes, he'll finish all his jobs this week. Don't put that on me, okay? Include make a video on Wednesday. I will 100% make a video. I don't know about the jobs, though. Don't forget that you can technically make a Gump with Razor Enhanced. See, I haven't done that either. Somebody commented, and maybe it was during the live stream, but somebody said that you could recreate the, on Outlands, they just recently put the nameplate collector in there. You could potentially make that in Razor Enhanced. I don't know how to do that off the top of my nog, but somebody said that we could make that in Razor Enhanced. So yeah, again, this stream's gonna be about a little bit of learning, a little bit saying hello to Pocketed as he enters, and a little bit of just reminiscing on old pictures. Apparently, I don't even know. It's funny that Andy brought this up. No, I'm dropping your name. Sorry, Zombix brought this up. He's like, "Hey, wonder if I have some old pictures of you." Here's another one in Florida. Hold on. We're at the just chatting section at the moment. You know? This is what happens when I'm at the beach. I get attacked by a sand serpent. This is what I do when I'm on the beach. Attacked. Yeah, cooldown timer with enhanced? Maybe, yeah. It's good for like when to start and stop a script, having the place to track stuff like lumber tracker for wood chopping. Interesting, okay. Do you guys already have examples of this? Like again, I've used the like GitHub, and I was looking at Mastamilla. So there's this guy. I'm gonna link this in the chat. Hey, just look at photos. Chat, start programming, Rel. That's true. Anyway, so there's this Master Miller guy, and then there's also a Script Blaster, which makes me laugh every time I read his name. But it's not like Script, it's something else. It's like it's Script Blaster, but it's not. Like S3 or something? 3S? Where is it? I just was looking at it. Why is it not showing up in my history? I was just looking at the dude's stuff. Am I saying his name wrong? Is it SB? I could have swore it started with an S. Hold on, I'm in another window here. Yeah, there we go. It's Script Black. Oh, okay, I was wrong. It's Script Black. This guy right here. Hold on. This guy, Script based.
Script B3S.
Script Beast. Damn it! I've been calling him Script Blaster, and it's Script Beast. Oh, Script Blaster is a better name. Anyway, these are some of the repos that I found. Yeah, rest in peace, Script Blaster. I'm about to go take that name, Script Blaster. Anyway, Script Blast, he has a little thing in his wiki basically saying that he's kind of an OG in regards to the writing of the thing. And also he says that this was how I found out that I want to do like what I want to do, because his says that you can like import these. So for example, at the time of this writing, Razor Enhanced does not support the ability to add scripts to the client out of any directories except for inside the scripts folder. This means we are unable to move scripts that we want to run from the client into subdirectories within the scripts directory. To help maintain organized files, each file starts with the primary function, example PVM resource gathering training. And then anyway, while we're unable to directly run files in subdirectories, we can't import them from subdirectories by adding an init py to them. So I like this idea, because he basically is putting things into classes, right? And I don't know if we're gonna do classes or not. I don't know how deep I want to go. I do like the color one though, just so you can reference the colors easy. You know, because I'm always doing like blue 89. Right? It would be nice to just have blue here, and then you could change the color as you need to, and then it gets referenced from these other files. Like, get target from list enemy. Anyway, this is gonna be a very learning stream of just looking things up. Look up the Razor Enhanced wiki. He has toolbar. Well, here's some script examples here. So player, data, and function. Well, that's just... Okay, so those are just the links to the Gumps. Sample scripts, there we go. Example of a shared value. Use momentum, read the value, set it to true. Crafting. Damn it, it downloaded it. I don't want to download it, I want to look at it. Simple input example. Here, let's see what this simple input example is. We're going to go over to the game. We're going to click new. We're going to paste that in there. And it looks like we're importing CLR. So import CLR. I'm assuming that's some sort of built-in thing. I'm Googling it right now. It says it's a statement used in Python to interface with .NET Common Language Runtime, the CLR. It allows Python code to interact with .NET libraries and components. The CLR is used by PythonNet. This is to create forms. Okay. Let's just hit play on here and see what happens. Play. Main form. Go. What does clicking go do? It broke it. The character did nothing. Oh wait, no. The answer was 0. The answer was 1. I see. So you're getting something out of the game and putting it in the game. I see. Okay, and then self.finished. Finish is closed, so it closes it. I'm trying to think of like what I would do for this, you know, like what like what do you do with like it's cool, and I feel like you can make, like, how do you make it stick in the game, right? Like in theory, like what we're making is a form, but it's like on your computer. So if I play this, right, like this little guy is not part of the game necessarily. This is part of our machine. And yeah, the game can read from it, but like, how do you make a Gump inside of the game? Or you can't. Because I was thinking like that somebody said that we can make the like health bar collector in the game. Do they mean it's going to go into a form like this? You know, like this is going to be like an external thing where we could like fill in the targets. Is it always on top for the forms? Stop if stuck. I was just trying to see if there was a autocomplete. It's funny because the autocomplete kind of shows you a lot of the stuff that's in Razor. I was hoping that it would just show me what the form is, but I'm assuming like Razor enhanced, like this editor is like injecting some of the autocomplete, right? Because I don't expect a form to have a field called backpack. I don't think that's Python specific, right? No, Jace, you don't know Python. Python has backpacks everywhere. Backpack Python. Nate, that was you? How dare you, dude? I actually was sad. I was like, I can't believe I got my spear stolen from. One of your greatest achievements is stealing a spear from Jace while he was at the end. I know, that's messed up, dude. I was AFK. I came back. I was like, where's my spear? I can't believe I got stolen from. Well done. You made me quit Outlands because of that, dude. That's on you, Nate. That's on you. Just kidding. I didn't quit Outlands yet. Yet. At all. Send me an example. Quick, clip them out of context. Exactly. Clip it. Clip it, ma. I'm gonna hide my screen real quick because I'm about to open the download folder and I don't want to just show anything that's bad. Oh, wow. We just dodged a huge bullet there, everybody. Jace, what are you downloading, dude? I'm downloading a guide to rehabilitation. Rehabilitation, okay? Nothing bad. We're gonna close down this form. If I hit stop here, does it close the form? Okay, it does, yeah. You have it as a trophy? Hell yeah. That's not true, Crotty. Not true at all. All right, we're gonna just copy all of this and then we're gonna right click and say comment out. And then we're gonna paste in his example, Crony's example that he sent us here. Set X, set Y, send Gump. Gump's create. Okay, so it's creating a Gump. Okay. All right. All right, file. Oops. I mean, we'll save it. This is a Gump example from Granny. Hey, there's examples in here. We're gonna have to look at those as well. Let's hit play. All right, so this made a Gump inside the game. Oh, okay. And they work? Double click? Or you click it once. Mmm. Mmm. So it's to create a Gump, movable is true. Add page, 0. Add a background. Add an alpha range. Add a button. The tooltip. Oh my golly gee willikers. Okay, all right. This is good. This is I would prefer this over the like Windows Form one. Obviously the Windows Form one is going to be like more helpful just in general knowledge of Python. But this one, you guys, we made it in-game. We said movable true, but I can't move it. I wonder if you have to like make a movable section. And 0. So what have we learned so far? We've learned that we don't know nothing. So while player is connected, send the Gump. So it keeps calling this over and over again. Gumps.send Gump. Gumps.send Gump. What is this? It's the Gump, the X, the Y. Okay. Or it's the Gump, the serial, the X, the Y, the definition, and the strings. And this is just an ID. Like, we could just make this ID whatever we want. Like 69, 69, 420. If I change that, is it going to work? It's just so stupid. Why do you name stuff like that? So if we stop the script, it's still here. But then when we click something, it goes away. Interesting. So you create the Gump in Razor and then send the Gump to the client? Yeah. And the reason why it keeps running... Does it need to keep running? I guess that's how it's checked if it's... Like, let's just run it once and see. I'm just curious of how it's working. I'm gonna run it one time and see what happens. Save and play. Okay. And now, we still can't move it. Can't we move it? Double click. Okay, so when we cast create food, it didn't remake the Gump. Which makes sense because it's closing the Gump. Yeah, I'm trying to click and drag, but I can't move it. Can you move on yours? Yeah, we'll comment that out. I'm just curious if it needs to be running the whole time. I'm gonna hit stop here. We're gonna click that to close it away. I'm gonna hit play now. So we ran it once. Technically, my script is done. Cast Energy Bolt one time. It does close it still. So let's re-put it the Gump back. Send Gump. Save, play. And then I'm going to click this. And it comes back right away. I see. So clicking on the Gump, it does make it disappear. Like when we click this Gump button 1, it makes the Gump go away. I have to install Razor Enhance. If only there was a video guide provided to be a prominent content creator. I know, only if, dude. Like, you know, maybe one day we'll make a video. Okay, I mean, this is good little sample code. Thank you for sending me this, because this is what I would get behind. I would like to see what we can do with like making some enhancements to the UI from Razor Enhance. I think that's pretty cool. I just need to learn how this stuff works, you know? So again, this makes sense to me. So while player is connected, that's another way we could do like while not dead. Very interesting. I didn't know connected was an option. So while we're connected, just run the send Gump. Right? This is creating the Gump, and it's saying movable true, but that's not really true. Let's search on the interwebs real quick for the create Gump function. Nothing was found. Search again. Nothing was found. Okay. All right, so script Blaster, aka Script Beast, doesn't use Gump's Create Gump. Matsta doesn't either. Okay. I'm already doing stuff that these guys don't do, which probably is not a good sign. I'm gonna say Gump's Creates Gump's Razor Enhanced. I'm just searching on Google, and then another one that you guys can't see. Okay, I found the example that you sent me. That's from the UO Eventine. UOEventine.net. Readthedocs.io. I don't know what this website is, but... So there's Gump's Create Gump. Like, this is what I was trying to search. Oops. That's me, guys. Sorry. Okay, that's not on here at all. There's Close Gump. Current Gump has Gump. I feel like the Create Gump thing is a later addition to Enhance. Yeah, it must be. Here we go. Gumps creates Gumps. Movable is a bool. Closable. Disposable. It beats me what it does. These are good. This is like my documentation. I mean, it's there. I don't know. Gump send Gump sends a Gump using an existing Gump structure. Okay, very interesting. I mean, I'm gonna add my name to this. I wanna show my name. I wanna show my character name inside the Gump. Let's see if we can do that at least. So if we hit play here, we at least have this little toolbar, and then the buttons are showing you what the button does, right? So if I click button 1, it creates food, and the button 1, where is button 1 set? So the button ID, is it this? I assume this must be 1, and then this is the text. Let's just code this up. I'm gonna hit stop again here. Code add button. The GDY XY normal ID, pressed ID, button ID, type, and parameter. Interesting. So GD is the Gump, right? And there was the X and the Y. So if I say 0, 0, that should be the top left of this space. And then what was the other parameters here? I don't like that it doesn't open up again. Like, why doesn't it not open up? Normal ID, pressed ID. Oh, I wonder if the IDs are the actual icons. We'll say 0, 0, or 1, 0. And then we'll add a tooltip that just says JSON. Okay, so I'm gonna hit save here and I'm gonna hit play. Okay, yeah, so the ID is actually the the yeah. Okay, cool. The ID is the damn ID in the game. Son of a gun. How do you find the ID? So for example, the 68 is a box and 69 is the skull. So when I click it, it shows the skull. That's funny. There's so much to do and learn. If you actually want to do this stuff, you have to you have to know a way to get the IDs of the graphics, right? Because you got to put the graphics inside of the Gump. So that's what these are. These are the graphic IDs. So 241 is crave food. So if I hit save and play here, crave food is over there. And if I click crave food, it switches to my thing. UO Fiddler is the great app for IDs. Nice. Okay, yeah, I've used Fiddler a little bit before. I'm not good at it though. I don't quite understand how to search it. If I want to find a cool looking thing, I feel like it loads all the images, 100% of them, and then you kind of scroll through them. Which is a valid way to do it, I guess. I do have... You do unless you know the ID? Okay. Yeah, you're like, no, that's what you do. You gotta look. Use your eyeballs, Jace. Come on now. I was trying to see. I think I exported all the images just because I wanted to use them in my project and I never did. Games. No. See stream. Images. No. Not stream. Work. No. Sandbox? Yes. Yes. Fiddler. Okay, we're gonna run Fiddler here real quick. Okay. We got Fiddler. We're gonna go settings. Let's do it over here just real quick. I'm gonna go to past settings. Okay, it doesn't show anything bad. All right, so past settings here. It's trying to look for my C games, electronics art. So this is the regular game. We're gonna try to point it to Unchained. Okay, so I'm gonna click that. It doesn't even work. We're gonna browse to it in our folder structure. I'm gonna go C games. I'm just over here in my C games folder. Then I'm gonna go to Unchained. And we're gonna take this folder or this structure and then put it here. And hopefully it works. And I'm gonna say set path. Oops. Why? Okay, I guess I have to browse to it. So set path. We're gonna go C games Unchained. There we go. Select folder. There we go. Then reload. It took me to second age. Why did it do that? Select games Unchained. Select. Okay. We're gonna close that down. And then when you go to the Gumps? No. Items? Didn't it have stuff here? It's not happy. It's not happy with me. There we go, there's some textures. Reload files? It's not happy. All right, I'm just clicking reload, and I'm just letting it choose second age at this point. I don't like. I'm clicking reload. Just show me second age. Reload files. There we go. I don't know why it didn't let me load Unchained. Maybe I'm clicking the wrong folder. Maybe I needed to be somewhere else. Anyway, so if I like look for like this dirt, does it tell me the data? Again, this is where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like 31. Is this the ID here? This 31? Like, let's scroll down. 60. Yep, there it is. Okay, so 68 was our box. 69 was this. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at us go. So yeah, 66. And then did it show it over there in the texture too? It sure did. Yes, like this dirt is 141. So if I go back over to our script here, we're learning, guys, okay? I know it doesn't seem like it, but we are. 141. If I do that, and then I hit a save, and I stop it, and I play it. Okay. It didn't load my texture. Let's just replace crave food with 141. Let's we'll remove my Jaseowns button. That's fine. This is fine. Okay, so it didn't load 141. I wonder why. Maybe you can't do the textures. Maybe I need to pick like a Gump. Maybe it needs to be a Gump. It kind of makes sense because we are on a Gump. Like if I do 113 here, it would be this little symbol here. 113. Oops, 113. 113. Save, play. Gotta stop it first, play. Yeah, see, there we go. Holy cow, this is intense. Yeah, exactly. This is some high-octane scripting, learning, not knowing what we're doing. I appreciate you guys tuning in and saying hi. If there's anything you do want to see, don't worry. I'll try to help you out. But I'm just trying to learn, too. And this is how we learn. We just got to fumble around. Like, you fumble around like baby. You walk around like baby, making all sorts of noise. That's me, basically, right now. Avatar style. Light a fire. Can't see anything. Sometimes you don't make a lot of progress too, by the way. Sometimes there's 99 bugs in the code, 99 bugs in the code. You take one down and you patch it up, and then there's 117 bugs in the code. It happens. It happens to the best of us. All right, so in theory, let's just try something that actually might look correct, right? So like this 210 to 211, okay? So if we do 210, that's an unchecked box, and then 211 should show it checked. I'm gonna hit stop, I'm gonna file save, and I'm gonna hit play, remake it. And then if we click it, it should the little check mark box. I mean, that's pretty good. Look at us go. And if we remember, the ID that we gave it is 1. So if we come down here to button check, and instead of casting create food, we could literally do whatever we want it to do. Like maybe we don't want it to do anything. I just hit file, like let's not even do anything. Save. Line 44 is not happy. You apparently need something there. Print. Hello. File, save, play. So if I click this now, it still made it? I don't think I stopped my old one. File, save, right click this away. Play. Click. Click. There we go. Now it's just printing hello. Now, why does it go away though? Is it because like a button click makes it go away? Like, I commented out the close Gump. Curious of why it goes away. This is Jeffrey. Thanks, man. I hurt you too. Thanks for tuning in. This makes sense to me, this close Gump. Like, why was there a close Gump there before? Like, if I put that back, and I'm gonna hit play on this bad boy, it, like, instantly closes it then. I mean, either way, it instantly closes. Oh, you know what? I bet it's because you would have to call send Gump, like, right away. I bet after the button click, you would want to send call Gump. You want to call send Gump. That would make it appear instantly after clicking. Okay, but it removed it. I'm just trying to understand these Gumps. So far, I'm not understanding nothing. I'll save and play. Okay, so we close that out. It doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. I play this. I click it. It closes it and doesn't come back. It says hello. So we literally need to keep calling it, which I guess makes sense. But how do you keep the previous state? I guess you don't. This add button doesn't really mean anything. This add button is not necessarily a state. It's just switching the IDs of the image when you use it. What was it called? Add button. Now we're getting somewhere. Add button, add button, add button. Oh. Add check. Maybe in my case, I want to add a check. So I'm using it wrong, you guys. Okay, like I was trying to make a check mark, but there's actually a thing called add check. I assume that's what I would want to do because it takes the Gump, the position, the inactive ID, the active ID, the initial state, and then the switch ID, which who knows what all that stuff is. Let's try it though. Gumps.add check. Okay, and then we're gonna say our Gump. And what was the other things? We should state up. Inactive ID. Active ID. State. Switch ID. Wow, I have no clue. Oh, I can just hit enter and it puts it in. Wait a minute. There's autocomplete. Hey, you guys, when that pops up, you just hit enter. Gumps.add Gump or add alpha. You just hit enter and it fills it in. Who knew? We're out here learning. Where's this set Y and set X used? Okay, here it is. Send Gump. Set X, X Y. Send Gump. Given the exact reactions when you discover No Pass Plus, No Pass Plus, nice. It's the little things in life, you know? I just noticed that this is actually calling button check. Why is it calling button check? Like, button check could just be... This is strange to me. Now, I just noticed this. So we're calling send Gump over and over again. But then send Gump is also calling button check over and over again. Why? Like, does that... I mean, this doesn't... I guess you have to set up the buttons. I'm trying to wrap my little brain around how the hell Gumps work. Because if this is running, right, and then this runs, it says, hey, wait for the Gump for 60 seconds. And then close it. Like, this isn't necessary, in my opinion. Like, what is that? What are these lines doing? Save and play. Okay, I messed up something. Oh, because I added this alpha free. I added these. Let me get rid of that too. All right, here we go. File, save, play. Okay, and we click that, does nothing, right? We click protection, it now does nothing as well. So we definitely broke it by not having the wait for Gump. That seems so weird. Now it works. Okay, so wait for Gump, when we're normally using wait for Gump, we're trying to interact with the buttons, right? And so you say like, hey, wait for the Gump to show up, dude. Maybe this is also needing to happen. Maybe the game, maybe Razer has to wait for the Gump to be created in the game, and that's why this is here. It just happens to be instantaneous. What are we trying to script anyway? We're just trying to learn how Razer Enhance works and how Python works. So I was really curious about one, you like reusing functions across multiple files, which may or may not be possible in Razer Enhance. And then the other thing was we talked about like making our own Gump, like having like a way to control either the summons or, you know, we didn't talk about this out loud. This was in my brain, but like creating a way, like, cause I'm a summoner, right? And maybe I want summon creature for right now, but maybe I want to mix in like a water elemental. And technically we could use that from the script, but I was thinking it'd be neat to have like a little interface to like let you check mark which summon you wanted. That's where I'm going with this, by the way. It's super possible in Python, but just not sure about Razer. Yeah, what I was reading from the guy that I keep calling Script Blaster, actually Script Beast. My bad, dude. He was saying that you have to do... You can't do it from Razer Enhanced, but there's a way to at least import these files using this init thing. I haven't got that far. And Python, look, I have to hire 2 Python devs, and I hate the code. The indent style. Yeah, I'm learning it as we go here. This is a interesting... The amount of times I've forgotten a semicolon so far, if we could have like a miss semicolon counter, it would probably be an overflow error at the moment. And if you don't get that joke, that's a lot. Okay? It's a lot. It's a big number. I don't know the number off the top of my head, okay? That's a colon, not a semicolon. I'm sorry. You know, colon, semicolon. I'm just doing half of smiley. Technically, a frowny. I needed to put the frowny. Jay, so you code for a living? I used to. Jobless at the moment. I could see why. Last time you coded something, it was in C? Not even that old. What'd you make in C? Or Sigma? That's cool. Okay, so I guess this does make sense. Because in theory, when we normally interact like with the Gumps from Razor, we have to wait for it to appear. So this button check, we're sending the Gump to the game, and then it's adding the button presses. Why is my brain having a hard time with that? I feel like the button press should already know what it is. I guess this button ID is looking to be clicked. So right, this is adding the display, and then nothing exists. The only thing it knows when this gets clicked, you call button 1. And so you need a function to be called over and over again to see, did button 1 get called? And if it did, then we're gonna print hello. You know, hello down there. And then since it's looping in a function, then it like reapplies the Gump, and then it's constantly rechecking this guy as well. Very interesting. Bare minimum. The last time you coded something, it was a C++, and you are that old. Okay, nice. There's some free credit in uni. Nice. Okay, cool. Happy birthday to me, says Declue. Congratulations, dude. Another day around the sun. Making it a whole year around the sun. Well done. Happy. Are you 4 decades old? Like me? Or are you more than 4 decades old? You took it in high school, you remember exactly 0% of it? Perfect. Just under. Nice, okay. You're still in your 30s. Congrats, dude. I'm jelly. Okay, alright, so we're learning, you guys. I know it seems like I'm not learning nothing, but I am learning. This is how I learn. I learn by fire. Trial by fire. What were you asking about with the buttons? I was just trying to understand the like button check, and in my brain, the Gump's adding the button, like hitting button 1 is the function, right? Like button 1 is the function, but you needed a way to check was button 1 actually hit, and then what does it do? Right, so that's what this button check is looping for, right? It's constantly being called because you're trying to see, did button 1 fire? And if so, what do we do with it? Button check. This is going to be the function to check for the button's definition of button check. This is the function that waits for the button presses. Yeah. Nice. I was right. Worship in the house. What's up, dude? Prosh Gamer, tossing a like. Thank you so much, dude. So we're just making a custom Gump over here, you guys. Like, look at this. Let's can we change the color? Can we make it blue? Gumps.add background? No. Wait, Gump ID. So 30, is this a Gump? Is that like this? Is that gray Gump? Your eyes burn? Mine too. Can I not go to see this Gump? Basically, it says Gumps add HTML. Wait a minute, you can add HTML? It's a Unix system, I know this. I think you found forest.com? True. So Gump ID, add background, If you add a background, let's just remove that real quick. I just want to see, like, what does this do? Okay. File, save, stop, right click, play. The add background literally did nothing. I'm going to comment all this. Add alpha region. Maybe the alpha region was what it was. Okay. So yeah, the alpha region is what was the black background. So what does this background do? What does background do? Nothing? Background does nothing. It's a lie. Cheeky Jurassic Park. We can be friends. Nice. Yeah. One of my favorite movies, Jurassic Park. When I play with my dog outside and I throw a stick, every time she doesn't get it, I'm like, get the stick, stupid. And then she doesn't get it. I'm like, no wonder you're extinct. I'm gonna run you over on my way back down. Like I say that to her pretty much every day. In the lovingest way possible. The example you're using from Eventide has a line by line below it. Okay, cool. Let me, I Googled it. I closed it down. All right, so this was the Eventide.net. This is I think the guy that made it, because when you look at Razor Enhance, like the About page, it shows their stuff. Where the hell's the About? General options? Where is it? Help. So shout out to this server. I'm assuming this server is still going strong. I don't know. Never played it. Has anyone played on Eventide? Eventide? Am I saying it wrong? Important things to know. Here are a few important things. Check if you need to indent. Make sure to always check when needing to indent or not your code. This can always be the cause for a script not working. Don't forget pauses. Miscellaneous pause is a very important thing to remember. A lot of times, when forgetting to use a pause or the right pause, you end up with a script that does not work properly. Can't figure out why. Containers should always wait for contents. Items.wait for contents. Oh, okay. I don't do that. I need to do that in my script. Connected. Player.connect is the best way to use a while instead of true. Using while true will result in the script running as long as Razor Enhance is loaded, while players connected will only run when the player is connected. Ints start at 0. Always remember that int starts at 0. If you make an array, it's going to start with 0. Okay, interesting. This might be the best little guide we found so far. Ronnie hitting us up with the knowledge. Okay, indent. Indent is a very important part of Python. Indents can make hitting the tab or the space 4 times. Cool. Using indents are required to add actions. Okay, so if a player hits less than 20, you're inside that if statement now due to the spacing. And then it's out of there. That's okay. Yeah, no longer in the query. Makes sense. With this above, we can see that the query of the your player. I can't read, you guys. This is rough. Everything mashes together when I read. I don't know if that happens to you guys or not, but like it's rough. It's rough over here. Do I need like new glasses? Or like a pill? How do we fix that? We'll say health is low and then pause for 3.5 seconds. It will then exit after there's no direct. I'm gonna paste it in here in the chat too, just so you guys can see what I'm looking at. You found that website delay. If you look at his examples, he writes out why. Nice. Having actions for a query condition met inside require new indent. Okay. Yeah, if player hits is less than 20, health is low. Pause for 3.5 seconds. The player's stamina is above 200. Gym players, but our stamina is over 200. With this code, we added a check to see if our hit points is below the query condition. Then pause, okay. Query condition can be function. The function can be a sample set of code called when needed. Okay, yeah. Self, find our self. Cast heal on self, definition. Greater heal, wait for target, target self. While the player is connected, if our hits is less than 50, cast on ourself. Nice. Swapping to YouTube, you typed in chat, 10 seconds later got ad. Sorry, dude. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. You got to read along. Get your hot cocoa and sit with Jace. Have you ever had a dream? Have you ever had a dream? I don't know if you know that little soundbite of that kid saying that over and over again. That's how I feel like when I read. I just can't. All right, so self. Yeah, founds our self. Okay, great. Heal on self. This is the function that can be called anytime. Okay. Notice the next 3 lines are indented to know that we're inside the function. Okay, cast greater heal. Yeah. Telling the script to not go further until either a target appears on screen or the 3.5 second goes by. The target does not appear. Oh man, Octurne? It is with the prime, thanks so much. I'm gonna say.
Octarine VII.
Octarine, so close. Octarine VII. Thank you for the prime, dude. Okay, target self. Yeah, it makes sense. Notice that the indent has gone away. This means it will happen when the script runs and not part of the function. Yeah. Thanks for the great scripts. Thanks for tuning in and saying hey, chatting, liking, following, subscribing, joining the Discord if you're not in there already. You got a Discord, Jace? Sure do. You should join. Okay, so this to me, I kind of already know this, but we're just kind of going through this. That's good. Casting on itself is the function. Yep. Pausing. So we wait. Yep. Makes sense. We can also use the same function with parameters if we need to do specific things. Do move. S count, T count. Items. Use item. Wait. Scott? It's not. Dude. I don't know why your message didn't come through. Andy. 27 months. It's been a minute or two. Thank you so much, dude. Target self, alert, J sub, money, stream support. Thank you. I feel like the bot didn't know how to read your code. The last right. Thanks for the follow on the tube. Appreciate you. Okay. So do move. What is this variable name? Scont? Scout? What is
Scont.
Scont? What does that mean? Use item. Wait for the contents. Okay, so it's opening a bag. For I in the contents. Move. Done moving items. Serial container, target container. You're right. You skipped ahead. You guys skipped ahead. I should have just read it down here. Yeah. Yeah, source container, target container. Okay, just like a programming thing. Like, I know I'm stupid and I use like Jaseowns in all my names. And I use like, like instead of corpse, I say jorps. Okay? But don't make them confusing. Just use the same thing. You could have been like source container. source, target, you know, things like that. It's okay. No judgments. This dude's, I mean, this guy wrote this stuff. Like, I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I'm jealous is what I'm actually saying. Careful. It sounds like you're discussing a certain weird. I mean, that's exactly. Okay, anyway, so source and target. Jeez Louise. Well, yeah, then make your own razor. Yeah, I won't. I won't. Okay, breakdown. I mean, I'm gonna make my own scripts. We're definitely gonna be making some scripts here, you guys. That would be too much work. That's true. I'm very lazy. I'm not lazy. I'm just not motivated. I have a hard time staying on task, you know? When it gets to like the boring bits, you know? It's okay though. We got this. So do move. This is a function that takes 2 parameters. Yep, got it. Then the use item, it double clicks it. Got it. Wait for contents, which I need to add to my other script. This is one of the things I'm not doing currently. I should definitely do that. This is to make sure that you don't miss an item while having the script look through stuff. That does make sense. Just wait for contents. We should probably actually go ahead and just change that right now in our script so we don't forget. Jeez, you got some scripts ready? I sure do. So this little testing thing, when we're opening a player's corpse, array of corpses, if it's a corpse, we're looking for the corpse items. We actually need to wait for contents. Although we're using items find by serial. We're doing something different there. I'm gonna comment that out, but we'll see. We'll see. Doo-doo. Jace. Look into wait for contents. I'm just gonna save that as a note to myself later on. It would explain why I failed salute in some cases for the script you made. Yeah. Yeah, we'll need to look into the wait for contents. I didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, then we're moving the item, got it, and then we pause the game. Yep, send the thing, cool. Source, prompt, target. This is how you select the target. That makes sense. And the target is another prompt. Makes sense. Making sure they both exist. Yep, do the move, send the thing. Cool, okay. But what if we only wanted to move a few items with specific item ID? You can do that by editing the script below. Do the move, use the item, look for the contents, looking for a specific item ID, moving that. The item ID equals that, move that. Done moving items. So it's only looking for those 2. This code is essentially the same thing, but you're only looking for specific item IDs. Got it. Lists. Filter lists. Filter lists are useful for various amounts of things. Some of the more useful are scanning the areas for mobiles and items. More information after reading what can be done. Wait. After reading this on what can be added to a mobile filter or an item filter with these links. Okay, so we're gonna open those up. This is how you get 1,000 browser tabs open. This is what happens to me, guys. I go down a tutorial, and then I look up, and then I'm gonna have like 18 open tabs, and then I'm gonna just go play. I'm gonna just skip it completely and go kill some monsters. Okay. Jaseowns also has features that can be used for pathfinding targets. Okay. Cool. Let's go through A mobile filter creating a generic attacking script that just attacks monsters. Okay. Great. Search area. Attack. Mobile's filters enable true. Check line of sight true. Wow, okay. Interesting. Attack range 5. Notorieties. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I assume this is like gray, orange, red, whatever. Enemies equal to apply the filter. Return enemies. Okay. This makes sense to me so far. Go and attack an enemy. Monster. Find the monster. If there exists, player.attack the monster. Pause. If monster and players in range, go attack. Go attack enemy. So it's just constantly looping. To attack, attack, attack. As long as you're in range. Main is enemy search area, so it's trying to find enemies. Mobiles.select enemies nearest. So it's taking all your enemies and it's filtering by the nearest. For enemies in enemies, find it. If we see it, attack it. And it's gonna keep it's trying to keep attacking the nearest. Let's see if I'm right. This is gonna break it down. Breakdown. I actually like how this is set up. This is this makes me think, you know, because I would like to do a video more. Like, this is a live stream, obviously, we're learning. But I would like to do a video about what we're doing right now, but in a more structured fashion. And I do like the breakdown. I do like that they give you an example and then he breaks it down. Okay, so a collection generic import is importing lists to be used in a script. We need this ability to use a namespace. Wait. We need to add the ability to use a namespace and then import it. Okay. So lists aren't there by default. You got to import a list. Got it. I've just been using arrays. Is a list better than an array? Like, why isn't this just an array? I guess we'll just keep reading. Import byte is importing a byte to be used in the filter. This is the same again. We need to add the namespace. Okay. But why? Why did you need to do that? Right. Hype music. Exactly.
Oh my god, it's happening.
Okay, here's the function of call area. Attack mobile's filter is setting up a filter. Got it. Enabled is true, saying that, hey, it's enabled. Line of sight is telling the filter to only add mobiles within the line of sight of the player. Arrays are generally faster when it comes to accessing individual elements, while lists are faster when it comes to adding or removing elements. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Thanks for the extra deets. Engine 13. Engine 12 was taken. Okay, so max range is 5. Sounds good. Notorieties. This is making a list of bytes. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then the list is blue. Okay, yeah, so this is cool. I kind of guessed. Gray, criminal, orange, red, and yellow. So yeah, we just look at 3, 4, 5, 6. Jay's pretty exhausted here. Hope you're doing good. Dude, min-max. In a good way you're exhausted or a bad way? I'm doing okay. Be out here learning. I think yellow's mortal wounded. Yellow in a normal server is like invulnerable. I don't know about on Unchained. Enemies. This is applying a filter to create the enemies. Okay. Turn the enemies. Cool. Much work, a real marathon. I mean, dude, you're in finance, right? It's like tax season and stuff, right? Like, this is, I'm assuming that's what you do. You're min-max finance. You must have so much work to do, dude. You gotta like min-max all this stuff like before it's due. I sent all my stuff to my tax people. I need to like see if they're gonna be able to help me. Yeah, I need to make a little note of that real quick. Hold on. Optimization, planning, salaries, dividends. Yeah. Nice, dude. You got this. I believe in you. Income taxes, personal, companies. Yeah. All right, so check to see if the monster exists. Attacks. Got it. Pauses. Waits. Yep. Useful to stop a potential crash. Got it. If the monster and the player is in range, this is to check after you attack the monster and it still exists, is in the range of 2 of the player. The range could be changed if using a ranged weapon, but basically 2 is the best known for melee weapons. Go attack enemy. Calls go ahead again. The mobile exists. So this is basically making it a sticky target. Because instead of going to the next, like once you have a monster, it goes to attack it, right? And so it's trying to find it. Does it see it? It attacks it. And then if it's in range, it calls itself again. So you will stick on the target. That makes sense to my brain. And then once it's out of range or it's dead, right? Because then it's if monster and it's in range, then it would leave this and then would loop the next enemy. Main function to be called. This is set inside the main. Search enemy. Okay. Or enemy in enemies is a for loop to cycle through the list and let you choose what to do. If monsters are conditioned to check to see if them exists. Okay, cool. While player connected. Okay. Erase. Erase can be a good way to store multiple IDs. I mean, should we try this real quick? Should I just go try this thing? I feel like we should. I'm going to comment all this out. I'm going to hit file. Let it save. I'm going to hit play. Script running. So when we get near a monster, a great heart here, this should attack it. In 5 range. Currently 8 away. Search area. 3, 4, 5, 6. What was... Is this like an innocent? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not finding the right thing. Okay, yeah, 2 is a gray. 3 is a gray criminal. So if I wanted to fight animals, I needed to add 2 to this list. So let's hit stop here. And we'll hit 2. And I'm going to hit file. I'm going to hit save. And I'm going to hit play. It now should attack the Great Heart. Okay, great. It sure did. And then we're going to run over here, and it's going to attack the Black Bear. And then we're going to run over here, and it's going to attack the Great Heart. And it should stay on this Great Heart when this other bear gets closer. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, now it's going to stay on the Great Heart. Because we're in 2 tiles with the Great Heart. And if I run away, now it's going to, like, switch. And so now it should stay on this brown bear as these other ones get closer. Sweet. That does make sense. That makes sense to me. Also note, if you're running both Razor and Razor Enhanced, don't enable Always on Top, it will crash. Uh-oh. Yeah, I currently am just running Enhanced. Okay, I mean, that's cool. You have to tag. Wait, do you have to target tab? Done? What? At least you reminded me. Yeah, thanks, Max. Appreciate that. From my CPA wife, if you have insurance on the marketplace, expect a shock this year. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. RE has built-in targeting. So I haven't messed with the targeting much. I did see that you could like make a specific target. My main goal is to A, learn Python. B, I want to remake like the mage bot, for example. But instead of having to edit the code to select your summons and stuff, ideally I want to make like a Gump, and then you just put in what spell you want to cast. You know what I mean? Like that's my it would be neat to like not have you edit the script, but just use like a little Gump inside the game to control like what you're summoning. That's my little side project goal of this thing. And I did bring up the fact that somebody mentioned that we could like you could create the like Outlands just launched the Gump or the target collectors, or I haven't played it yet, but Ponstar did a video on it where you can like make the nameplates like select or show up like when you get near a creature. In theory, we could do the same thing in Razor Enhance. That's what somebody said on the stream the other day. Dog is barking. Okay, so that's cool. Let's keep going down this list here real quick. Arrays. Arrays can be a good way to store multiple IDs and a variable to call on lots of different purposes. Say we wanted to use an array to store item IDs for items. And that way we could use the code. Here's an example. Item IDs are these two IDs. Pause time 650. The item IDs in the list and move it. Sweet. So we already kind of done this. We out here doing it. Breakdown. We will break down a few things in the new one. Item IDs is an array holding two IDs. You could add more by adding a comment and a new ID item. It is possible you want your chest to be organized nice and neat. You can use an array to help with this. Below, I'll give an example of an array to move items from one container to another to a specific location in the container so that they're stacking on top of each other, looking like one item instead of cluttered all over. So we take the item ID. You basically, yeah, arrays in an array. So we take the item ID, the X, and the Y. Do move. We're moving the item to the target container, any quantity, and then the X and the Y position. So ID 0 is the first item, 1 is the second, 2 is the third. Very cool. Things are coming together in the brain. I like examples. Abbers. Abbers mash. Aber smash. What's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in. This array has been changed. Instead of one array, it becomes essentially an array stored inside an array. The first thing stored is the array item ID. The next is the X and the Y. Okay, cool. For ID and items, then we have an array now. So the array is 0. Yep, 1, 2, cool. The arrays can sit in many different fashions. The arrays here are use item ID, X, Y location. So an array of different item IDs would sit item ID 1, item ID 2, item 3. The second example is item ID XY. Item ID 1, 2, 3. Cool. An array. Go 1, go 1, 2, go 1, 3. Go 2, go 2, 3, go 3, 4. What the hell? Array list 0, 2. Don't forget to post a link to the website in the Discord. I'll do that. With the above code, your player will end up saying go 1 3 because it's going 0 and then 2, which is 0 1 2. Yeah, go 1 3. Okay, this is due to the first one being a 0. We'll call the third location the first array. Remember, everything's 0 first. Okay. Sounds good. Gumps, interaction with Gumps. Okay, creating a Gump. Here's why we got here. What are you looking at here? We're looking at the, so Eventine, I can't even say the server name. If you look at Razor Enhanced, the about section of it is from this server, UO Eventine. And so there's a little bit of documentation about the basics of Razor. So we're just reading through that. Just to understand what we're doing. You know, I know enough to get by, but I don't understand a lot of the things. And there's a lot I would like to do. And so I gotta like learn some of the basics first. And then we'll start just breaking the game. In a good way possible. Like the nicest way possible. Yeah. So this wasn't around back in vanilla UO. It might have been. I don't know when Razor Enhanced came out, or like Razor itself, like regular Razor was out way back in the day. The guy Quick, his name's Quick. I don't know his like real name, but it's Quick. Quick and Jaden made Razor like way back in, I don't know if it was in the 1990s or if it was in the early 2000s, but I don't know when Razor Enhanced came out, though. Maybe it says. "2016 was Alex Dan's source. All right, anyway, so this was the example we did to create the Gump. And then my questions were, why is it calling button check? Why is it doing this stuff? So let's see what it does to break it down. So set X 25. That's the on screen where you go. Okay, sounds good. Send Gump is the function. Got it. GD is Gump's create Gump, movable true. Although movable didn't actually do true. Like it doesn't actually move. Movable true will mean the Gump can be moved around the screen by the player. False would not allow you to move it. I feel like that's a bug. Add page 0. Adds a page for the Gump to run things. This can be useful when adding a second page that has separate data. Add a background. This is set as the Gump XY, the length and the height, and then the Gump ID. At the end of this section, there will be links and guides on how to find Gump IDs. Great. Add the alpha background. Okay. Add a button. This is adding a button. Is adding a button. The settings are Gump XY, button ID unpressed, button ID pressed, button ID, button type, params. X and Y represent where the button will be placed. The button ID unpressed is the Gump IDs. Okay, we figured that out together. While pressing the button, it will set the button type as pressed to Razor Enhanced. Okay. Button ID is what number the button the Razor knows you pushed. Button type could be changed to different things, like changing a page. 1 is standard for reply. Harry Raven Killer, what's up, dude? Yeah, we're learning about the different things you could do with Razor Enhanced. CSS for UO, pretty much, shoes, pretty much. You're experiencing major imposter syndrome right now. Looking at this, don't worry, me too. We all are. It's totally cool. The good news is, without even looking, I just ran the code. Anytime you get confused, just run it. You know what I mean? Like just run the code. So, for example, this was one of the examples. But this was the one that we were going to look at here. I'm gonna highlight that, right click, comment out. We're gonna take this guy. We're gonna move it to the top again. We here now. We're gonna highlight all that, right click, uncomment. So if I hit save and play here, oh, I broke something. Line 12 is wrong. What did I do? Oh, that was the alpha region. I was trying to figure out what the alpha region did. Okay, and what else is wrong? Line 13. Add check. That's also not what I was supposed to do. File, save, and play. Okay, there we go. So we've made this Gump in the game. And then if you click the first one, like these IDs are the spells, and then the code itself is basically saying, "Hey, did you press 1?" Then it was originally creating crass food, but then I was like, I want to print out one, and I wanted to change the ID, so I kind of messed this around. This used to be create food. This movable equals true. We should be able to move it, but that doesn't work. Or it works, but it's... Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. We're still gonna learn that. I mean, Harry, the thing we're doing, we're trying to learn Python and Razor Enhance a little bit more. So we found some examples, and we're looking at those codes. It's a very stressful strain for me, you know? I like to know what I'm talking about, and I don't know what the hell we're talking about. Just never run it. Juice. Don't break stuff. Is it like how Outlands has their built-in autocast gumps for chivalry books? Yeah, I'm assuming, they're not using a Razor Hand, they're like using the client stuff, but you're right. Like that's what I want to do. Again, my end goal of what I'm trying to do is I want to make my mage script have like boxes, like a little in-game Gump thing that we can change. Parcel tongue is the language of snakes in Harry Potter. Damn it, dude. I missed a reference. I love Harry Potter, but I'm apparently not a real fan. My bad, dude. That's all me. Is there a list of buttons somewhere, or is it just spells? Well, so like these we loaded up UO Fiddler to get some of the IDs. So like when you're creating this little button here, this value 2254 these are the spells, right? So 2254, this is the icon for that spell. That's how that's loaded. I went ahead and changed this first one. I was trying to make a toggle. Enter Brit button. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of different things, like here's a dang there's a lot to choose from, We got an upside down UO. The nostalgia hits hard. The old school Gumps, like way old. Like the OG. Peace and War? Oh, man. Oh, no, dude. Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. Stop it. Stop it, Jace. Stop it. That's a good looking intro. You're such a nerd for this type of stuff. It's cool you have the freedom to make the quality of life enhancements. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting here. Now, why does this keep popping up slowly? Is it because they wait for Gump? Is it because of this? Like the 60 seconds goes by and then it closes it down? Like, why did it blink? Hey, blinking. Did you say Abe Lincoln? No, I didn't say hey Abe Lincoln. I said hey blinking. Why is it blinking? Try changing logic for one of the buttons. So I did. So like instead of like one doing create food, right? One will now just print hello. So it says hello down here at the bottom. Because you're basically saying, hey, on this first button, add a button, give it a particular yeah, Shoes, we were talking about like why does it need to keep being called? It seems silly. Like, so I was actually commenting all this out too. Like I didn't want it to keep calling, but when you don't call it constantly, then you lose the Gump on the next click. So if I hit play here, it loads the Gump just fine, but then the moment I click something, it says hello, but then it never comes back. So it's in a loop to make sure that it's available. And maybe I should read, maybe I'm getting to this, maybe I should follow the instructions. Maybe, because maybe it's gonna tell us why it does that. Hold on, wait. Go back to the docs. Okay, here we go. So send Gump, blah, blah, blah. Creates the Gump, movable, that's a lie. Add the page. Readings for the week, I agree. We're adding a background, which is false because that's not a background. We didn't get a valid background, but okay. Add the alpha region. We confirmed that was true. We added the button. Is adding a button. The settings are Gump X, Gump XY, the button ID, press blah, blah, blah. Okay. And we knew that. Okay. The tooltip is adding a tooltip when you hover. Great. The send Gump is how we get the Gump to your client. Notice the number at the start. This is the Gump serial. It is wise to use number quite high so they don't interfere with normal Gump set from the server. Making a new Gump, you should always make sure your Gump serials are never the same. So I did update the Gump with my own ID, 6969420. Don't take my Gump ID, you guys. I don't know if that's a valid Gump already, but that's why some of the Gump numbers on certain servers are crazy, I think, because they make up the number. Nice. Maybe if you make it non-movable, then it doesn't need to be in a loop. Not sure. All right, button check. This is the function to check for the buttons. Okay, cool. Wait for Gump. This is waiting 60 seconds for a response from the Gump. It is important that you use the same Gump serial as you set in the Gump. Yep. You close the Gump. This is closing it. This is a good practice in case of an error. The Gump does not get stuck on the screen. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Primus, hit us with the raid. You guys just entered the nerdiest UO server streamer ever. Thanks for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. We're out here learning Python and Razor Enhance and UO all at the same time. Dang, have I been dethroned? I mean, you still might be, I'll let you be. I'm just your sidekick at this point, okay? You keep. If I look at your chat history, Keith, it's just that emoji every time. It makes me giggle. Well done. Every every nerd lord needs a programmer sidekick. Exactly. Yeah. I'll be your bard, okay? I'll be like, you know, playing the keyboard along the way on our adventures. Anyway, I'm still over here on Unchained. Razor Enhanced is an option on this server, and so I need to learn it. And so we went through some examples here. I know enough to get by, but I need to like understand it more, and I'd like to do some more videos about it too. So this live stream is me learning it enough to make hopefully a coherent, regular YouTube video. We'll see. We'll see. No pressure. But hopefully you had a good stream, buddy. I saw the patch notes for Pantheon. That's looking pretty good. Or not the patch notes, but the developer. What the hell's they call that? The developer log? Captain's log. Yeah, Grok, make me some UO scripts. They aren't as good as yours. Thanks. Thanks. Let Jace take the wheel. All right, here we go. We're going to keep going through G-Rock. Is it Grok? G-Rock? I don't even know. Grok. Let's ask the bot. How do you say that name?
Grok.
Grok. I was right. G-Rock? Grok? All right, so wait for Gump, and then we close the Gump so it doesn't get stuck. That makes sense. And then we're saying, hey, use the same variable. If the button ID 1 was pressed, then we create food. If it's 2, we do protection, etc. And then while player connected, we do that. I only added 1 line for the buttons and 2... Wait. I only added 1 line for the buttons and 2 for the buttons and the responses because they're the same setting. You can follow along and adjust the XY on the button. And change the button ID action. Okay, cool. There are other commands that could be used to make a Gump. Add HTML, add label, add image tiled. A resource for finding Gumps can be UO Fiddler. Cool, we did install that. So I do have that already. And some background IDs may already be referenced on the Serve UO website. Is this how we get multiple accounts farming and watching each other's health? I mean, yeah. This is why it's like people don't like it because you can get a little bit cray-cray with it, you know? It's Macro Quest for you, 100%, dude, yeah. Except not as bad as Macro Quest, because Macro Quest you could like look for a monster like way off the screen. On here, you at least have to have it in your vision. Wait, good call. Why am I not lumberjacking right now? Yeah, Granny, like what the hell's going on, dude? You slacker? Man, why are the functions methods capitalized? It makes no sense. Who would do that? These ones aren't. Mine are. What is the typical standard in Python? Is it not to capitalize them? Because mine I did. Camel? What is the standard casing for Python 2025? In Python, snake case for variables, functions, and methods, and Pascal case for names. Snake case uses lowercase letters with words separated by underscores, like my underscore variable, calculate underscore sum. In Pascal cases, each word starts with a capital letter. So that's like, I prefer that. And then constants would be capitalized. Interesting. Avoid using camel case in Python as it's not a standard convention. Juice. It says you want to avoid that. Snake case. Oh, it should be snake case, but no one's saying Gump's add background should be. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so like the API calls to like create Gump. Technically, these are classes, right? All your variable names are hashes anyway. You're crazy. I think that made by the devs. Yeah. Yeah, like this is the like Gumps.create Gump. That's part of like the Razor Enhanced API. And Pascal case is used for class names, it says. Like if I Google like what's the standard casing for Python in 2025. Pascal case is used for class names. Snake case is used for your variable names, functions, and methods. So I guess you're right. It would be Gumps and then like create Gump. Why does underscore not show up in Razor? Like why? Okay, you just got to be zoomed in, I guess. Look, the underscore disappears. And the little things in life. We need to go back to the golden days of Cobalt punch cards. I didn't get to experience those days. I'm a youngin', you know, I'm only 4 decades old. I miss the punch cards. Anyway, we'll follow along with what it says there. Create Gump. Okay, I guess that was the end of the example. So, did I learn anything? Yes. I did learn some stuff. I learned that there's going to be way more I want to do. Like, add HTML. Add label, add image child. $440. 5. Width 100 or 200. Let's do 200. Height 200. Text. Is it literally? Is it just like hello? Is it? Is this it? Like, is that what we show? Background. I don't know what the background could be. Scroll bar. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Background is a boolean. No background. File save. I mean, it says hello right there. Background true. Can you have like... Can you have This is weird. This is weird. This is weird, man. Oh my golly. Oh, we can move that now. So we can't move it when it's the spells, but we can move it when it's this. Interesting. There you go. You just gotta add some HTML that's draggable. Do you want me to upload my unfinished fishing scripts? You can work on that. I'm not gonna work on that right now, but you can. We got another hour left of me just scratching my face, just going like this and thinking and learning. For some reason, I was thinking HTML, I could like pull in a website. It's not necessarily pulling in a website. It's just you can add HTML there, you know? You've been using 2620 for the background? For the overall... This one? 2620? Ah, there we go. Yeah, so if we add it in the background, now it works. I see. And then we don't need, if we don't want the alpha range, we can comment that out now. I see. So we needed a background for it to like be able to be moved. This is very interesting. Because in theory, can you do like string interpolation here? Like, is that a thing? I'm assuming it is in Python. Like, how do I do that? Let me Google that real quick. Whoops. Oh wait, this is my website, uoaddicts.com. I did push an update today, so you can at least search for, you know, the type here. I don't know if you can see it, but the drop down. So you can search for builds, search for scripts, search for users. I still have a lot I want to do. Like, this is like just a basic search of the different tables. But I do want to add in, like, I'm looking for scripts and I want to know what's the description. Does it contain X, Y? Does the contents contain X, Y? Is there a certain tag? There's still a lot that I have pending that I couldn't get to work, but I wanted to at least push like what I had, like just the basics. So you can now search for different things. Like if I just search for Jace, right? It turns users Jace. If I search all Jace, then anything that has Jace in it. Builds, users, scripts. Let's go. And then while you're here, you can check out your favorite UO streamers, you know? 8 live streamers right now, 203 in the last 30 days. So by the way, if you ever want to stream, feel free to stream UO because you'll show up on the website. Primus just hit us up with a raid 16 minutes ago. And Petrie logged off 4 minutes ago. Anyway, so things are coming along. Why did I tab over there? Oh, I was going over to different tab. This one. You're still waiting on your autoscript writer? Agreed, Monty. Monty. Agreed. Oh, string interpolation. That's what I wanted to do. Sorry, 1 second. How to do string interpolation in Python. It knew. That's what I wanted to ask. How? Why? How did it know? Python introduced the F strings, formatted string literals. There's also .format. And there's also a % operator. That's old style. You don't want to do that. There's also a template string. F strings are generally recommended. Okay, we'll use F strings. So the example is this. This was the example. It said Alice 30, and then it said print my name is Alice. So what I was going to try to do is I just wanted to say like hello, and then I wanted to do like character name, like character name. So we would do F in front here. And then we need to get the character name. So character, we'll just say Alice for now, just to see if it works. Wow. Okay, play. Hello, Alice. Nice. So I could do player dot name. And we'll put it inside our function to make sure that we're connected. Save and play. Hello, Jaseowns. This is weird. All right, let's go. We're making progress, you guys. We out here learning. Hello, Jaseowns. This is weird. Be sure to check out uoaddicts.com. UO Addicts. Nice. Okay, cool. We can make ads inside of our scripts. Okay, sweet. This is going to be fantastic, you guys. Wow, we're in for a treat. Scripts are going to be personal. Exactly. They're going to be so personal. It's the little things that make me happy. You know what I mean? Like we're learning. Like F is format, basically. So in a JavaScript land, I like JavaScript, you guys. I don't know if you know this or not, but I didn't really get to use JavaScript professionally like I would want to. But any of my personal projects are all JavaScript related stuff, Node.js, things like that. So I really enjoy, like in JavaScript, you can do, you know, like constant and like my variable. And then you can say with the backticks, and then you can like evaluate things, you know, like character name. Character name, like things like this. So I do enjoy that there's just F. Instead of doing like the percent or, you know, the tildes and the $sign in Python, I just need to do F. And then you can like pop it out. Nice. JavaScript and C# are similar. You think both are fun languages? Yeah. Heck yeah. I come from a Cold Fusion land. Like Cold Fusion was my first like real server language that I ever learned, and that's like based on Java. It's like a little, you know, HTML on top of Java. That's how I would describe Cold Fusion. So I grew up doing that, and then when we moved to like C# land at the old match, then Then I had to learn C sharp, and that was like a black box to me. See, I felt like I knew everything about Cold Fusion, and C sharp, like I still feel like I don't know anything. I used it for 12 years. There's so many different like things, it's just black magic. Like, oh, okay, just get that NuGet package, dude. Like, come on. I mean, to be fair, with Node you can do the same thing, but I tried. I like to reinvent the wheel. Like, there's people that will download a pack, like a Node.js project. They'll like download like a date format, right? Like they'll install a project for that, like install like a third-party dependency. Like just create a function in your own project, dude. You don't need like import a whole thing. But maybe that's just me being a 4-decade-old dude. It's like back in my day, we didn't need to do all that. You feel the same with C sharp? You still do more things in Java? Yeah. IntelliJ is bae. I miss my old editor too. Eclipse. I used Eclipse as my editor like way back in the day. And then there was a plugin for CF, so it was CF Eclipse. I knew all the hotkeys, all the shortcuts. I never had to use my mouse. It was like just me and the keyboard. And then I moved to Visual Studio and I could just not grasp all the shortcuts and all the things. Anyway, it's all good. We're fine. We're in Python right now, Jay. Shut up. Shut up about your olden times. You have to write Golang for work, but if you ever sit down and do any leak code, it's in Python 100%. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, I never really learned Python. The most I've ever learned Python is just doing this stuff for UO. And then I learned PHP for a little bit because I was going to do like WordPress plugins, and that was the worst time of my life. That was a new low for me. PHP, learning WordPress plugins. Ugh. I eventually gave up. Okay. What are we doing, Jace? What are we doing? We technically learned string interpolation. Great. We've learned how to make a Gump. Also great. We've learned... In theory, I want to set variables based on a button being clicked. Right? If I do want to do what I'm talking about, which would be like make my script summon a pet based on a check mark in the game, let's do that. So let's go down to the spells, and I want to look up summon creature. So we're going to go back to the spells. I'm going to scroll down here. Where the hell's summon creature? Summon creature is 2279. Okay? So we're going to remove all of this stuff. And by remove, I'm just going to comment it out. And if I hit stop, I hit save, and I hit play here. Okay, so the width of the thing is because of why. Why is the width that way? Where does the width come from? Send Gump. Set X, sex Y. Sex Y. Set Y. Set X, sex Y. And then, whoa. Why is it this long? Is it the background here? Is this why? I just comment that out. Play. No, this is still over here. No, that's over there because of this. Okay. All right. Things are coming together. Hold on. If I do 0, is it here? Yeah. Okay. Sweet. You haven't touched PHP in like 15 years? I mean, there's no time like the present. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. Python is one you don't know much about, but you're addicted to learning. Hell yeah, dude. I think learning it through a game is like the best way, in my opinion, just because this is fun, you know? For me. I don't know if it's fun for you guys. It's fun for me. I'm still confused of why it's so long. Is it this? Is it literally add background? X, Y, 0, width, height. Okay. If I do 20 here. There we go. Okay. For 200. All right, things are coming together. And then I wanted to take the ID of summon creature, which is 2279. 2279. 2279. Actually, we'll leave those there. 2227. Outlay. Okay. We got summon creature, and then we want to do summon creature is the thing. Now, what does R mean? Why is there an R there? Like, we used F up here. What does R mean? What does R mean in Python? I'm gonna Google that real quick. What does R mean in Python? R means raw string. Normally, Python uses backslashes to escape characters. Prefacing the string definition with R is a useful way to define a string, where you need the backslash to be an actual backslash. Nice. Okay, so like if we do slash here, create food, save and play, it should show the slash. There we go, slash create food. Now if I remove the R, and I hit play here, it still is slash create food. WTF, mate. Am I talking about a different backslash? I don't know. Either way is working. But for some reason, we want the raw string there. Cool. Summon create. Summon create creature. Okay, so summon creature. Sweet. And that ID is 2. Okay, so when we come down here, 2. If we wanted it to cast that, we would actually change this to summon creature. And I think it's summon with a dot. I think it's some creature like that. Save. Play. Play. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't want it to do that though. I want it to change a variable when you click that thing. I want it to be like, hey, I want to summon a creature as part of my thing. So what we're gonna do is set a string over here. This is so stupid. I'm so happy right now. So we're gonna say summon creature count equals 0. Okay. And then the when you click it, we're gonna increase the count. So instead of casting summon creature, we're gonna say, wait, can I do plus plus again? I can't remember. Was it equals plus equals? I'm just gonna do it the long way. +1. Okay, and then we'll put this in our description of this is weird. Be sure to check out uoaddicts.com, and I'm gonna say BR, and I'm gonna say summon creature and then we'll do a summon creature count. So file, save, play. Not play. So it's creature 0. I'm gonna click this. Oh, it's not happy. It erred. It says line 76 and line 45 and 55. Let's see what I broke. 76. We'll go to the first one in the row here. Control G normally takes you to the line number, but apparently that doesn't happen in here, so Control G is not go to line. Anyway, 76. Send Gump. Okay, and then it was 45. Button check, and then 55. Local variable summon creature count reference before assignment. This is where I have to do that global thing, huh? How do I make a value variable global in Python? Inside, we have to say global. We say global summon creature count. And then global summon creature. Save, play. Here we go. Summon creature 0. Play. 1. 2. Let's go. Hop in there real quick at work. Drop a like and say what's up. Dude, man, thanks for stopping by saying that. Hey, we're out here learning. We're making a Gump inside the game. It's so silly. This is weird. Be sure to check out uoaddicts.com. And when we click that, it's going to increase it. But like 2, we can't make 3. So summon creature count. And we would basically say, you know, if summon creature count is greater than 2, we want to set it to 0. Right? Because again, I'm trying to just make a oops, and now I'm missing the colon, semicolon, half the smiley. Because it aired there. I don't know if you guys saw that. It said invalid syntax, line 58. I'm gonna hit play. It remembered it. Why did it remember it? Why did it remember? We out here managing a grocery store. I mean, dominating. Hell yeah, dude. Well done. Way to dominate. Play. Okay. So if it's 0, and then I click this, and if I right click it away, it comes back. That's fine. Great. And if I click that, it goes to 2. If I click it again, it should go to 0. Right? So I'm either going to summon one creature, none creature, one creature, 2 creatures, or none creatures. Great. Let's go. Now, can I use this variable to then summon a creature? I think we can. We're going to say if summon creature count is less than, wait a minute, we can use Python on enhance and solve it tomorrow. You sure can. You just can't use enhance on all the servers, right? So it depends on what server you play, but you could use Python as part of your scripts. So if summon creature count is less than our follower count, we're gonna need to keep track of our followers though. You're on Unchained as well? Hell yeah, dude. So player followers. Summon creature count times 2, because it's per slot, right? If the summon creature count time, does this work in Python? I don't know. Is less than the followers, then we're gonna cast spell. Spells.cast spell. Summon creature. I just had it up here. I closed it. Damn it. Some creature. If I hit file, save, and I hit play, nothing should happen because technically I have a pixie already and I have 2 followers. Nothing should happen. Great, nothing happened. Now if I click this, nothing should still happen. Great, nothing happened. Now if I click it again, we should summon another creature. Why didn't we summon another creature? If summon creature count times 2, that should be 4. If 4, oh god, if 4 is less than... if players' followers is less than summon creatures times 2, do I need to like do a parentheses there? I don't know. Like, it's fine, okay? I don't need a parentheses, right? We'll leave a parentheses. File save. I'm gonna remove that. Play. So 0. Click. 1. That's nothing. Click. Should summon. Nope, it erred. Line 85. Spells has no attribute called cast spells. What the hell? Oh, cast magery. Whoops. Save, play. All right. It's gonna work now, you guys, I swear. 2, summons a creature. Okay. All right, we're getting onto something now. And again, I needed to figure out how to display this better. I'm just trying some stuff out, guys. We're learning. I know it took 2 hours and 30 minutes to get here. And so now if I click this again, it goes back to 0, and we have pets already. So we're gonna release these. Okay, and if I click this, it should summon 1. Click it again. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. But if you click on it a third time, it'll go to 0. I made it go to 0, and then it will just wait. We are half. Wait, we are a glasses half full kind of chat. We're excited to see a Gump. I mean, I am. I stopped paying attention. I come back to reality, and you made a progress with a counter. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So, right, like, technically our pets are up right now. And we have 0. Wonder if I can make get followers and display it on there. Yeah. Like your follower count or like your actual follower? Because that's the next step of this is to see what kind of followers do we have. Right, so summon creature 0. If I release my pets again, we're correctly having no pets. And if I click this and it's going to increase my count. And it's 1, 2, right? And it's like, hey, you have not yet recovered from casting a spell. I think I went too fast. It should kick off again. I think there's like a 30-second delay, right? What's the spells like cast magery? Yeah, see, there's a default like wait. I want it to cast again. Why is it not casting again? Miscellaneous stop pause. All right, let's stop the script, close that down, release this pet. All right, we're back to 0. All right, we're gonna hit play. Play. And we're gonna hit 2 creatures here. It says you have not recovered casting a spell yet. I feel like I'm still going too fast. So 0, but why is it not true again? I mean, there it goes. Put the delay at 2500. Oh, like the full casting time? Let me release all these guys again. Put down a campfire so we keep our mana up. Save and play. Okay, so we have 0. I'm gonna double click this. Click. Click. Ah, see, it's waiting for the Gump to spawn. Okay, so here's where we're gonna use a timer instead. So like this miscellaneous pause is great, but it's literally pausing the entire execution of everything. And I don't want to do that. I only want to pause this particular check. So how do you do that, Jace? Well, in Razor, we use timers, so I'm going to use timers here as well. We're going to say timer, not check. And then we're going to say, you know, like spell cast. And I'm using the wrong names here, but, you know, spell cast timer. I'm using capitals. I'm sorry. I'm not a Python person. So if timer, check. So if timer, spellcast timer, then you know, like we want to wait in general. Wait. So if not, is it not a keyword? So if not spellcast timer and it's less than, then we will do a spellcast timer. Timer.create. Name delay. 2500. Okay, so basically what we're trying to do here is instead of waiting the 2500 for everything else, we're going to go ahead and just wait based on the timer. So we'll do this minimum pause, and I'm going to eventually end up changing this too. But this should work. This should basically say, hey, is there not a timer and we have a follower? Then cast this. Then we create the timer. And then it will keep running, and then the timer will go away, and then we can cast it again. So I'm going to hit File, Save, and I'm going to stop this script. And right-click that away. Hit play. I'm going to release our summon. I'm going to click. Click. So the Gump was running. And did we cast our next spell? Why is it not casting the next creature? WTF? Am I doing the timer check wrong? It's not correct. Like, does not think it doesn't exist. That's why I casted it once. Do I need to like check is like less than 0? Less than or equal to 0? If timer check is less than or equal to 0? Okay, we're stopping the script and releasing that. I don't know. We're out here learning, you guys. I don't know. I'll save play. Here we go. Okay. Click. Click. 1. This is so anticlimactic. You really got to go back into Python, to be honest. You want to get back into Arduino? What's Arduino? C++? What is that? What do you do with that? I'm going to do an overhead here just so we can see it going. player.head message. The color will be 89. The message will be casting creature. And then maybe we should print out the timer. Can I do it like that? Does that work? I don't know. Save and play. Go. It doesn't look like it printed it out. False. So false. False. Casting creature. Okay. So we're gonna release these pixies now. Fantex. $10 months. Thank you so much, dude. Your brother has that controller as Christmas lights. It's a microcontroller. You can literally do whatever you want with it. Very cool. Interesting. I've always wanted to get into like drones and like Raspberry Pis and stuff. I've never done that. I'm not really a hardware person, and so I consider that stuff like hardware, right? Like I'm more of like a software bruh. But I think it'd be very cool to get into like automating your home. You know? Like that's what I would want to do with it. I would want the lights to like turn on when I'm like walking by and stuff. But not just from a sensor. I want to like make the sensor. Okay, wow. It finally cast the thing, but it's after this whole thing went down. Interesting. So this Gump, wait for Gump, is way too long. We're not going to wait 60 seconds for a Gump. We're going to wait 500 milliseconds. She said. Hey, sweet lovable wife, how are you?
Got an incident puppy.
Oh, see, this keeps blinking now. We're gonna have to think that over. All right, what's up? Oh no, our favorite shoes.
Yeah, but when the kids were yelling because I was still upstairs,
Yeah.
they're like, "Mama, your favorite shoes got eaten. Lucci ate them, and I'm just like, but it was just the shoelace. Everything looks okay.
Okay, that's good. The dog ate my oldest daughter's favorite shoes. Laces. Are the shoes okay?
Yeah, they look
She
okay.
literally just ate the shoelaces?
Just the shoelaces.
I mean, that's good. What a sweet dog.
I'll smack her on the butt with it.
Hey, wait, Bliggity, what'd you miss? You missed the dog eating the shoelaces off the child's. Wait, you were here for that. Before that, you missed.
And then you know those little like fidget bracelets that like you do like
Yeah.
pop things?
Yeah.
Found a piece of it.
Oh, okay. So she ate that too. That was on the table.
No, that one's still there. I think it was a different one.
Oh, okay. Oh no, dude, he deleted it. Oh no, dude.
No, you just deleted it.
Yeah.
I remember watching my cousin's dog once.
Mhm.
Killed my Barbie, ate them, left their hair, scalp.
Yeah.
He would eat Nerf darts and then poop out like little orange turds.
Awesome. Yeah.
Got it.
Oh. So sweet.
So we did. Did you tell them that we got another bunny?
No, I was trying to forget it. We got another bunny. Did we get another bunny or did you get another bunny?
Well, bunnies are supposed to be paired. You're supposed to have two of them.
Yeah, so
They're supposed to be buddies. So the first time they met in a neutral territory, everything was great. They got along really well and everything. So and we brought her home and their cages are side by side and we let them meet. And I don't think the space was full enough and Toast was the aggressor.
our current bunny Toast was a kangaroo. Like kind of did that video, you know, like from like the internet.
It was a boxing match.
Holding down a dog.
No,
Instead of holding down a dog, it was holding down the bunny and just punching it.
No, he didn't. Stop. You're being dramatic.
Of course I'm being dramatic.
Anyway, so we did it again, but we did it in the cat's territory. but we got rid of the cat. The cat into the other room.
Okay.
Like the cat.
Yeah.
The blue room now.
Okay.
So we put them in
The other room.
the other room with like the big window.
Yeah.
And
Did it go well?
I moved everything. So I had no main,
Okay.
except for one bin that was too heavy.
Did they fight?
The Lego. No, they did okay.
Okay. Damn it.
I think. Stop.
Because if they fought, that means we don't have to keep them.
He knows that I don't want more of a circus. Like, the goal is that they bond, they get along, and everything's fine. But if they don't, and this is a big headache, can't beat a shit.
Yeah, then we should probably.
Stop.
It's all good. Oh, you can have like 20 baby bunnies soon?
No, they're fixed.
They're fixed. Another. I thought that was supposed to be the other way around for a bit. I agree. Good eats.
They're not market rabbits.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're just little
They're
cute.
domestic.
They're just little cute little domestic bunnies that we need to monetize. Okay, I need to like get a bunny cam. That's it. We need a bunny cam. Next stream, you guys, we're gonna have a bunny cam.
Have your wives and girlfriends subscribe to WifeBot's Wild with WifeBot Cam.
Wild with WifeBot cam, exactly.
WC.
Wow. Wife cam? I don't know if that. That's a different website, babe.
Ban me.
Terrible. All right, hey, we got 15 minutes left. I got to do some stuff.
They can't be mean to me. I've been at the hospital all day long. It's been a very long day.
That too. You can sit in here. I'm just gonna start ignoring you though. Is what I'm
That's
trying to
fine.
do.
Ignore
Okay.
me. I'm gonna go out. Something else.
Okay. I'll be on a little bit. Thanks for the update.
I got all the kids to bed just now. We watched Little House on the Prairie. Actually, helped the bunnies have their round 2 no fighting match, and cleaned up their cages and all the fun stuff. They've been saying yes, ma'am, the whole time, and they're downstairs reading.
Good job. Way to lay down the fort. The law. Hold down the fort. Way to be you. Good job.
Don't work.
Yeah. Agreed. She's in a good mood for being in the hospital all day. Yeah, I think she's delirious.
Yeah, just seeing specialists and stuff with our kiddo. And then trying to figure out how the hospital can help us because the insurance doesn't want to pay for the 5-day hospital stay and gallbladder. If anyone has any advice, please send it because I don't know how to navigate this. Anyways,
I like to stick my head in the sand.
I like to pursue and make sure that they understand that it's not my responsibility. This is why we have insurance. It's their responsibility. You needed to be there.
Yes.
You need a bitch. I don't think it's that I need a bitch. I think it's that I need to be a bitch. Sorry. That's the wrong-
All right, Karen. Get out of here.
I'm Karen with a C, not a K.
Yeah, you're a Care Bear. Yeah, don't make it political. Don't make it political. Political. Get out of here. Go on, Rouse.
You can't rouse me.
Rouse. Don't worry, I'll be done soon. All right, bye. Okay. Here we go. I want to know how I can make it so we don't wait for the Gump every 60 seconds. Because what happened is it's like trying to... It's trying to wait for the Gump to load. And so we're stuck here. And it never comes back down here. But if we don't wait for the Gump, then it refreshes it way too soon. Now, they talked about making sure you close the Gump so it doesn't get stuck. But at the same time, maybe I don't care. Maybe I don't care for my particular script. And if I double click this, why is it not increasing my count? What did we do? I broke it. Because I still need it longer than the wait here. I still don't understand this. Like button check. It did it. It's 2 now. I know because I kept clicking it. Okay, we're gonna stop the script again. I'm gonna hit file save. I'm gonna close this down. I'm gonna release our pets. I'm gonna file. I'm gonna hit save. I'm gonna hit play. So it's 0. I click once. See how it's not there? But it was working fine when it was 60 seconds long. If I leave it at 60 seconds, I hit file, I hit play. Then it works. Why does a 60-second timer work, but a less than 60-second timer doesn't work? I was gonna say print here. I just wanted to see where we are. So print, button check. I'm doing the names wrong, but button check. I'm gonna probably rename these at some point, but can I give it a color? Or no? I guess this is a head message. So I'm gonna do player.head message. And we'll say button check. 68, which is green. Save, stop, close, play. Okay. So if I release our pets, if I close that down, it refreshes it. Close it down, it should refresh it. So it's calling button check. Sorry, you just got here. Is this a custom Gump that you define in the script? Yes, Ryan. Yeah. I'm trying to toy with the idea of a mage script that you wouldn't ever edit the code. You would like set a Gump to what you wanted to do. This is me just trying to like see if that's a possibility. So like I want 2 summon creatures, so it will summon 2 creatures. Or I can set it back to 0. And then if I release my stuff, then it doesn't resummon. Right? Ideally, I want to do like one summon creature, 1 water elemental, for example. So like water elemental is 2303. So let me just put that in my Gump real quick, just because I want to. This is my idea in my brain. 2303. 2303. 2303. Water elemental. Okay. And then we would say, instead of teleporting, we'll summon creature count. But instead of summon creature count, it will summon water elemental count. Click, 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 repasting all that. Setting it as a global scoped variable. Global, that guy. Let's add it to our thing here. Our water elemental. I'll save. Okay. If I stop this, flick it away, hit play. Oh, we got an error. Let's see. Line 14. Messed up something. Water elemental count. Oh, I gotta set it. I gotta default it, guys. I'll save. Play. Here we go. Water elemental count. So if I click water elemental count, it changed it, which is great. I'm not typing any. I'm not checking this count at all. Well, I am checking the count. But I need to cast a spell based on the count. So what we could do is we could say, is there a spell cast timer? Summon creature count. Plus summon water element. Oops. Wait a minute. I need to know if I summoned a creature and store the creature that got summoned. Right? Like, as much as it's nice to say, hey, is my summon creature count less than this? I need to know, did we actually summon a creature? Because, like, what we could do is just say, you know, like, what's my water elemental count? Like, this will work, but I need to make it handle both scenarios. Casting water elemental. Water elemental. Stop. Play. Okay. Water elemental. So that will work. Now, if I do summon creature, it won't summon another creature because it's like, hey, we have we already have a follower, right? So it's not going to summon the creature. This is where I needed to look specifically for, hey, did we summon a thing? And if not, check follower count right before casting a spell, then afterward, and pray nothing dies while summoning. Yes, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, we could capture the count of our current summoners, hit it, and then if it changes, then we could say, hey, yeah, it was successful. We could also look for the type of the summon, you know, like if I hit 9 on this bad boy, or sorry, P, which is inspect element. We could look for the mobile. I wonder if there's a way to get your summons in Razor Enhanced already. I got 3 minutes left, you guys. There's a lot of work to do. Also, in JavaScript, I would do something like this. I would say, like, you know, let, like, summons equals like this, and then I would say, like, summon, you know, creature. I don't know how to spell it, but anyway, summon creature 0, right? And then I would say, like, water elemental 0. I'm spelling things wrong, but does this make sense? And then I would say, you know, like summons, you know, summon creature. And then I would like plus here. Like, is that possible in Python? Like this? You know what I mean? Like that way I could just pass summons around as a global instead of like having each individual thing. I don't know. That's something I'll learn. That poor shoelaces. Oh no, shoes. You just saw that. Data structures, a dictionary. Okay, cool. Because I, in theory, I would want to have like, you know, like cast counts, you know? And then I also want like a you know, like current counts. And that way I can do like the key and value pairs. Yeah. Nice. Okay, well, we'll pick that up off of the stream. Still looking for Spirit Speak Power Scrolls. There are a few in Britain for 200k. Where? Where? I want them right now. House is on the bridge by the bank. Buy my stuff. This guy right here. Gone. All the bridge. The gray bridge. What? How much money do I have? I have 700k. This guy? For Sigma's vendor? Tailoring. Tracking. Music. What the hell? Am I blind? Taming? Summoner. I'm gonna buy 2 of them. I don't want to spend all my money. Okay, I'm gonna buy 3 of them. Okay, cool. I just spent all my money. I'm poor now. I should write a script for that? Dude, there's so much to write. Okay, I'm gonna have to log off, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to the nerdiest stream in all the land. We learned a little bit about a Python. We learned a little bit about Razor Enhance. We got a lot to learn still. I do run a website, it's called uoaddicts.com. Be sure to check it out. You can watch people stream. You can search for Jace and scripts and users and builds. You can add your build to whatever server you play. You can tell me that I'm missing something and it's misspelled. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. I'll catch you Wednesday.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's happening!
If you need to know how to install Razor, how to get rolling, here's a link for that right here, Bill. Anyway, thank you guys again for hanging out. I will be back on Wednesday.
No, you just deleted